Hello, Reds fans. Welcome to the YNWA Transfer News Channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your daily latest news.
Liverpool transfer news. Major Florian Wirtz clue dropped as star speaks out on move. Liverpool are set to splash the cash over the coming week with a deal for Florian Wirtz close to completion, but there are doubts over Andy Robertson's long-term future at Anfield. Liverpool have not messed around this summer as they attempt to launch a successful Premier League title defense. Despite losing Trent Alexander-Arnold, the Reds very quickly moved for his replacement by signing Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen. They've also sealed a deal to sign wonderkid Armin Peksi, the young goalkeeper set to compete with Alisson and fellow new arrival Georgi Mamardashvili next season. But Liverpool's business does not look like it will end there. Arne Slot's side are closing in on a mega deal for Leverkusen playmaker Florian Wirtz, who could potentially become the most expensive footballer in British football history. He looks set to be joined by Bournemouth defender Milos Kerkez. But it's not just incomings where Liverpool Chiefs are earning their money. There's also plenty of interest in their current stars, with decisions set to be taken over their futures. With that being said, get up to date with all of the latest transfer news and rumors from Anfield. Read more. 5 options for Liverpool's next transfer after Florian Wirtz, including Arsenal hijack. Read more. Liverpool receive shock Alisson transfer offer as goalkeeper makes decision on future. Wirtz clue dropped. Bayer Leverkusen appear to have strongly hinted that Florian Wirtz is on his way to Liverpool, having made moves to sign his replacement. Previous reports suggested that the German side were interested in Bournemouth star Justin Kluivert. A fresh report from Liverpool International has revealed that PSV star Johan Bakayoko is also on Leverkusen's shortlist. He is seen as a more affordable option for Leverkusen given he has just 1 year remaining on his PSV deal. Ironically, Bakayoko has been linked with a move to Anfield in the past. But Liverpool now appear very unlikely to pursue him given their imminent deal for Wirtz. Brighton star reveals Liverpool dream. Brighton star Igor Julio has claimed it is his dream to sign for Liverpool, having urged teammate João Pedro to move to Anfield. "I told Pedro that he has to think about what he wants from his career," he said. "In my opinion, if I were going to a Big Six team, I would go to a team that fights for the Premier League, plays in the Champions League, and is always in a position to win. I would go to a Liverpool team, and I think he would fit in perfectly at Liverpool. It's because I've always dreamed of playing for Liverpool and I would go there." Atletico I. Robertson. On the topic of defenders, Liverpool look like they have a fight on their hands to keep Andrew Robertson. According to The Athletic, Spanish giants Atletico Madrid have put Robertson right at the top of their shortlist for a new left-back, having abandoned a move. Federico Chiesa wanted by Man United legend as new transfer landing spot emerges. Federico Chiesa's Liverpool future is up in the air after a season which saw him start just 2 games across the Premier League and Champions League, neither of which was meaningful. Federico Chiesa is being considered as a possible signing by Besiktas manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Italian outlet Calcio Mercato reports that Besiktas is yet to go beyond an exploratory survey to find out whether Liverpool would be open to selling Chiesa, who is also of interest to Napoli. But it seems obvious that the Reds would be willing to do business for a player who did not start a meaningful game in either the Premier League or Champions League this season. Solskjaer is looking to bolster his squad in the off-season as he gears up for his first full campaign in charge, with a major improvement required after Besiktas finished 33 points behind champion Galatasaray in 2024-25. Chiesa could leave Liverpool after just 1 year due to a desire to play more regularly. The Italy international was made to wait until May for his first league start under Arne Slot as he lined up against Chelsea after the title had been wrapped up, while his only start in the Champions League came against PSV Eindhoven after qualification for the knockout phase had been secured. Napoli has made contact with Liverpool, and a return to Italy, where Chiesa spent the entirety of his club career before moving to Merseyside a year ago, could be on the cards. Addressing Napoli's interest in Chiesa on his YouTube channel, transfer guru Fabrizio Romano said, "Federico Chiesa wants to leave Liverpool with a bit of a bad heart because Chiesa is happy at Liverpool on a club level, on a relationship level with his teammates, with the coach. In short, he doesn't have any kind of negative relationship with the Liverpool world, but Chiesa wants to play. He believes the time has come to play more. His injuries have now been completely resolved, but in Liverpool he has found little space. Florian Wirtz's arrival at Liverpool means there is little space for Chiesa to do well, and for this reason the player is pushing for a return to Italy. From what we understand, there were some informative calls with Napoli. Napoli called to understand the situation to be informed about the possible conditions of the player's exit. It is still too early to indicate a favorite target of Napoli's, but Chiesa is one of the players Napoli has had contact with. The relationship with his agent is very good, and in short, Napoli is informed of this desire on the part of Federico Chiesa to return to Italy. We will understand more about the other Italian possibilities for Chiesa if another club was to arise. We will see what happens with Milan, but as for now we only know of interest from Napoli. I was Xabi Alonso's teammate at Liverpool, but I won't wish him well at Real Madrid. Xabi Alonso was confirmed as the new Real Madrid manager earlier this month, and the Spaniard will be hoping to enjoy a successful spell at the Bernabeu. Ex-Liverpool midfielder Javier Mascherano has confessed that he can't bring himself to wish Xabi Alonso well as he gears up to take the helm at Real Madrid. The Spanish maestro was recently announced as the successor to Carlo Ancelotti at the La Liga Giants. This appointment puts an end to long-standing rumors about Alonso's potential departure from Bayer Leverkusen for Madrid and marks a return to the club where he played from 2009 to 2014. Mascherano, who shared the pitch with Alonso at Liverpool, has now shared his views on the appointment. Despite expecting Alonso to excel at the Bernabeu, he refrained from wishing him luck due to his deep-rooted connections with Barcelona, a club where Mascherano spent 8 successful years and claimed 5 La Liga titles among numerous other accolades. Speaking to Marca, Mascherano commented, "I haven't spoken to him. He was one of the best players I played with throughout my career. I don't wish him the best because he's at Real Madrid, but I'm sure he'll be a great coach for the club. He did an excellent job at Bayer Leverkusen. He's a great person, and I had the privilege of playing alongside him for 3 years." While Mascherano may have held back on extending his best wishes to Alonso for his new role in Madrid, he took a different stance regarding Argentine prodigy Franco Mastantuono, who is on the brink of sealing a high-profile transfer to the Bernabeu from River Plate. "I had the opportunity to coach him with the Argentina U20 national team," Mascherano revealed. "He's a player with many qualities, and it's rare that, at such a young age, someone possesses the maturity and mentality he demonstrates. He comes from one of the biggest clubs in the Americas, River Plate, but when Real Madrid or FC Barcelona show interest, it's very difficult to turn down an offer like that. I wish him the best in this new phase." Alonso, alongside Mastantuono, is certainly aiming for a successful inaugural season at the Bernabeu. Real just missed out on the La Liga title last season, finishing 4 points adrift of Barcelona. They also faced disappointment in the Copa del Rey final and managed only a quarter-final showing in the Champions League. Now, as Alonso gears up for his maiden trophy challenge as boss of Real Madrid, the storied club heads into the Club World Cup in the USA. Liverpool target £45 million Newcastle United star after agreeing Florian Wirtz deal. Liverpool are considering a move for Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon. According to reports, the Premier League champions are finally set to complete their deal to sign Florian Wirtz after agreeing a £116 million deal with Bayer Leverkusen this week. However, The Sun reports that Liverpool are planning for further signings and are weighing up whether to revive a move for Gordon. Arne Slot's side attempted to sign the England international from Newcastle last summer but were unable to reach an agreement. Gordon, who joined Newcastle in a £45 million deal from Everton in January 2023, scored 6 goals and registered 5 assists in the Premier League this season. The 24-year-old could be viewed as a possible replacement for Luis Diaz, who is Barcelona's top target to strengthen their attack. When asked about his links with a move to Liverpool last summer, Gordon made it clear that he was happy at Newcastle. "There's been a lot of talk this year about my future, where I'm going, where I want to go, without anyone actually asking me," Gordon said in December. "Just leave me to play football. I just want to be happy, play football, and I love it here. I've said it plenty of times. I think with the speculation, people assume that it's correct, but you've never heard from me once that I'm unhappy at his place. I love everyone here, I love playing football here, and that was all that was. It took me away from enjoying my football this year, and I think that is where the inconsistency has come from because I've got caught in that a little bit. But I just want to play football, especially for Newcastle."
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.